The Lori Vallow Daybell trial, murder trial that continues on. And joining me right here on Live Now from Fox is Fox 10's Justin Lum, who has been following this story from the very beginning. And Justin, today in court there, we had a lot of Arizona connections here.
Yeah, and Mike, disturbing testimony as well. We're talking about dark spirits, zombies, and casting out evil, bizarre terminology we had to hear constantly throughout the day. And Lori Vallow came face to face with her former best friend, Melanie Gibb, a witness that we knew we could hear from at one point, and here she was today. Melanie told the court how the two women met at the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints in Gilbert back in October of 2018. Shortly after, Melanie introduced Lori to Chad Daybell at a Doomsday prepper conference in St. George, Utah. And that's when Melanie says things change as Lori and Chad, the so-called Doomsday couple, started an affair and shared similar beliefs about a special mission to lead the 144,000 into the New Jerusalem when the world ended. Melanie told the prosecution how she saw a pattern of Lori identifying people not just as dark spirits, but zombies if they challenged her. For example, her fourth husband, Charles Vallow. She revealed that Lori also believed her kids JJ and Tylee had become zombies at least several months before their bodies were found on the Daybell property. We even heard a recorded phone call of Melanie confronting Lori about JJ's well-being in December of 2019. And a surprise witness not many expected, Chandler Police Detective Nate Duncan, who investigated the murder of Charles Vallow. He detailed how Lori's brother Alex claimed self-defense in the shooting and how a lack of blood on the ground indicated that Alex lied about doing CPR in July of 2019. The last 15 minutes in court became very eerie as we listened to new audio of Daybell giving a patriarchal blessing for Alex with Lori in the background months after the fatal shooting. And you could hear Chad cry as he said, quote, "You'll be a powerful servant," and called Alex a true warrior in late November of 2019. Alex died just weeks later in December. The cause of death was listed as natural. And we spoke to another ex-wife of Charles Vallow who's been in court all week with their two sons.
When Chad said, "You've helped us in so many ways," that just stood out to me. It seems almost like they were giving him his last rites because he was dead within 2 weeks of that blessing.
So a strategic move by prosecutors. Why was Chandler Police there? Well, the state argues that under Idaho Rule 404B, evidence may be admissible for another purpose, such as proving a motive, and prosecutors can do that with good cause shown. So essentially, the prosecution laying out groundwork to show the jury why they believe Lori has conspired with her late brother and Chad Daybell to kill multiple people, including her two children. Mike?
You know, it just seems like every step of the way we learn a little bit more and more, and just continues to get a little bit more bizarre and bizarre. Justin, what do you think is going to be coming up here in the next couple of days from testimony that we'll hear tomorrow and then into the next week?
Well, that's a good question. We didn't get to wrap up direct examination today, so I expect this Chandler Police detectives to provide more information. There's more evidence to be shown that Chandler Police recovered from Lori Vallow's iCloud data and also from Charles Vallow's cell phone. So we may see some text messages. Chandler Police had a PowerPoint presentation ready. We know that they've already released a 1,500-page police report to the media way back when we had made a public records request. So Chandler Police is basically saying, here's all the evidence that we have against Lori Vallow in the murder of Charles Vallow, a case that hasn't even been prosecuted in Maricopa County because of this Idaho case. So how can Chandler Police basically help the prosecution? That's what we expect to see. And any other friends in this inner circle that Lori and Chad allegedly led back in the year 2019 into early 2020, some other friends of hers that may be called to the stand to talk about these disturbing beliefs.
All right, Justin Lum there with Fox 10, breaking it all down for us from Arizona, following the story to Idaho as well, and you'll continue to do that. We appreciate it, of course, right here on Live Now from Fox.